Hi there. Welcome to World Writing in the Time of Corona. And for today's poem, we're going to do things slightly differently. For me, writing this in the preparing this workshop in the UK, it's been an exact year to the day since the start of our quarantine or our lockdown. And people are choosing to mark this day in all sorts of ways. As those of you who've been following the workshop will know, I've strenuously tried to keep away from the subject, but I thought today was a day when I would try and address it. And the poem I'm going to read to you is called Just One of Those Days, because I decided instead of giving a series of prompts, I will give a title. So if you are writing along with me, give yourself that title, Just One of Those Days, and see what poem comes from that. I think it's quite it allows quite a lot of potential. I'm not saying anything about form or point of view at all. Just do it as a creative exercise. I knew that I wanted to mark this day in some way, and as happens quite often, an observation I made very early this morning provided me the starting point for the poem. So, just one of those days. Taking his little girl to school today, my neighbour, resolute, unsmiling, exasperated at his youngest daughter's lack of speed, clicked her seatbelt, walked around the car. Oof, it's just one of those days. A year has passed and we're still locked down, with a new vocabulary, a grammar for these times, where social distance just isn't sociable. It's a gulf forbidding the dearest of limbs, lips to cross. Faces cannot be read in public. Voices stay muffled. Dust and debris colonize long deserted shops. We shrug our shoulders and carry on, caught at the pinch point between looking back and forward, questioning the significance of days. Like a fetus or fingerprints, each day will come and go differently across history. Don't dismiss them, these minutes and these hours, uniquely yours, differently mine, these days of ours, our time. And that's my Just One of Those Days poem, which I tried to reflect on what has been a very strange year, and a year I suspect that if we were able to, in hundreds of years' time, we'd read in history books or on the screen about these days. But we are living them at the moment, and I wanted to write about them. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in a few days for another, probably much more standard workshop. Until then, you take care. Goodbye.